Welcome to A Touch of Trey. Very exciting video. So let me tell you, we've reviewed and tested out the Fentybeauty powder and the new concealer. And let's just say, you gotta watch to find out how I feel. But do you see this? You see that? Alright. Watch the review. Tell me your thoughts. Hopefully it helps you. And yes, welcome to my little kingdom. Hello. Okay, I first off want to just say that I'm a little bit sick. So if my voice or my energy seems a little off, I'm so sorry, but it is what it is. Like, I'm very excited for this video because I'm going to be reviewing the Fentybeauty setting powder and concealer. So I'm pretty excited because, you know, my good friend Jennifer, she actually bought it for me right away, so I don't have to wait till next week. Thank you again, Jennifer. That is amazing of you. So I already have foundation on, which is the Dior Backstage. My color is 3W0. And then also I wanted to make it clear that I have a combination skin type. So my skin type, in the summer, I'm more combination oily. So my T-zone will get oily. And everything else is just fine, like it's not dry or anything. But right now, during these cold months, I am definitely more normal. Like, I'm not dry, I'm not oily. So I just thought that's important because I think that this is a matte concealer. So we'll see. I have the packaging right here. I think the setting powder will be fine for me, but the concealer, let me just say, I didn't have a shade in the Fentybeauty, believe it or not. I tried 300 and I tried 280. 280 was too light and 300 was too dark, and it also was not a good undertone for me. Like, if 280 wasn't so light, then that would have worked out fine. But I did hear that she has like 10 new shades, so maybe I'm a new shade, who knows. But I have the concealer in. It's a beautiful packaging, looks just like her foundation bottle, and I have it in 230, so it might be a little light, but we're not about to worry about that. It's about the formula, okay? So yeah. And then I have the powder. And I love this packaging. I have the powder in banana, so hopefully it's not too yellow. Okay, so we're going to start by putting some concealer on. And, you know, I don't know how much to put on. I'ma just, you know, I wear a lot. I love the applicator. That is stun. That's what I call that. Let's go ahead and apply it. Ooh. Okay, so just first impressions, just from applying it, I feel like it is really cooling and very lightweight on the skin. I look crazy. I can also tell that this is gonna be full coverage just from how it swipes on. So hopefully I didn't put too much on. I just have to say that this blended out crazy, like in a good way. I mean, like, you know, like in a good way. Like, it blended out very easily and very flawlessly. Wow, that's nice. I like it. And it's not as bright as I thought it was gonna be, so that's pretty good. No, it's not bad. I'm gonna blend out the rest and I'll give you some more thoughts in a second. Okay, so just upon me blending that out, I can definitely say it's very easy to blend. Kind of reminds me of Tarte Shape Tape a little bit, with like, if you know, the matteness makes it a little sticky, and then it reminds me a little bit of like the Too Faced Born This Way one too. So it's like hydrating and creamy, but it's a matte feeling too. So it's nothing bad. And then another thing I wanted to note, that whenever I was blending out on this side, I don't think you can really see it, but it did kind of pick up a little bit whenever I was blending it out, but it's perfectly fine now. I just kept patting over it. It's a really flawless concealer, and it's definitely a full coverage for sure. So now we need to set that, and we're gonna use her powder. Smells good. Okay, so we're gonna set it with her Fenty Beauty powder. But before I do that, I want to go back in with my sponge and see if there's any creasing and tap that out first. I don't want to set my creases. Okay, so I'm immediately going to dip this into the powder and just set. Hey, yeah. It's very, very fine. It's like the Huda Beauty powder, but it's even finer. It's not as like heavy as the Huda Beauty one. It's a really nice consistency. Okay, so now that we look terrifying AF, we're going to dust that away. This is where I like really am gonna see if I like it or not, because I like to do this the baking method. So if it sweeps away just fine, then we're all good. And I want to also say that it's not drying at all. I did moisturize, I did put eye cream and all that good stuff, so you know, but yeah, it feels really light on the skin. Okay, so we're back with the powder dusted off and everything. I must say, like, it looks pretty darn flawless. It's really brightening, but it's like appropriate, like it's not too much. And the powder, it dusted off very well. Next time that I use these products, I'm definitely going to use way less than what I did, because it was just a little bit, like a little bit drying with how much I put on. But I feel like if I use less, I'm good. Like, it's good. So it looks really, really good. and I am going to just finish off my face real quick and see how everything looks then, and I'll give my final thoughts. I have my thoughts. I have my thoughts. Let's just look at it a little bit more. It's really, really nice. Let me spray my face real quick before I say anything else, because this changes everything. So give me 1 second, you know. Alright, I can definitely say that, I mean, this is the first impressions, right? Let me just go based off of now. And later on, throughout the day, I'm gonna wear this all day, and I'll just put my, like, final thoughts or any concerns in the description box down below. But as of now, girl, I'm, like, extremely, extremely impressed, extremely happy. I think it looks gorgeous. Like, it looks really good. It blended so nicely. Less is more. Less is definitely more. But I just feel like awake. Like, I don't feel like I'm sick right now. Like, I look... I don't know what that was, but I feel really good. I really do. It looks really nice. It's not drying. It has not creased. And I've had it on about 45 minutes right now, and it has not creased at all. So I love it. I think I really do love it. And I'm definitely going to be using this again, hands down. And I just have to give one more shout out to Jennifer, my good friend, and just tell her thank you again. I feel like a lot of people that have PR or like your favorite YouTubers and stuff, it's kind of hard to believe them sometimes, but because they get sent it, or you know, they want to stay on PR lists and whatever. But I can honestly say that just having it for myself and finally seeing for myself, I really do enjoy it, and you can believe the reviews, because that is stun. That is stun. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this review. Like I said, keep an eye on the description box. Whenever I upload this, it'll probably be a few hours later. I'll give my final thoughts. But it's definitely stun. Like, it's the concealer, the powder, it's all stunning. I love it very much. Just use little. Use little. I'm very impressed. It's very nice. Thank you so much for watching this review. And, you know, you got some real tea, you know, from a little old person like me, you know, just regular old Trey. But yeah, so I love it. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully this helps you in the future. And have a great day. Have a blessed day. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.